Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our first virtual nominee ceremony. My name is Peter Murray, and I am the president of the Maine Association of Basketball Coaches and the boys coach at Dexter Regional High School. Tonight, we are congratulating the nominees for the Academic Scholarship and the Patrick Thibodeau and Joshua Titus Spirit of the Game Awards. In addition, we will announce the top 3 finalists for the Mr. and Miss Maine Basketball Awards. Tomorrow, on game day, we will announce the student athletes who will be receiving the $2,000 academic scholarships, the Spirit of the Game Awards, and the recipients of the Mr. and Miss Maine Basketball Awards. This year marks the Maine McDonald's owner-operator's 34th year as the title sponsor, and on behalf of the MABC, I want to thank them for all of their generous support of this inspirational weekend event. The games also serve as an important fundraising event for a terrific organization, the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Maine, that supports the Ronald McDonald House programs in Bangor and Portland. Through their Ronald McDonald House programs, RMHC Maine provides a warm bed and caring environment for families of pediatric patients who travel far from their homes for medical treatment. Here is an inside look at the 2 houses here in Maine.
Comfort, care, and compassion are the foundation on which Ronald McDonald houses are built. We are families home away from home, providing some of the comfort and convenience they left behind when their child became ill. The Ronald McDonald houses in Bangor and Portland are located near local medical facilities, so parents and caregivers can be by their child's side at a moment's notice. Inside the Ronald McDonald houses, you'll find we're much like any home, complete with common areas, private bedrooms, and lots of love to go around. The kitchen and dining room are the heart of each home. Kitchens are stocked with food, snacks, and cooking essentials. You'll often find laughter and the smell of delicious food as guest chef volunteers prepare nightly meals for our families. In the dining room, families fuel up for the day ahead or share encouragement over a cup of coffee. They even celebrate birthdays, decorate cookies for the holidays, and make lifelong friendships. Laundry areas are stocked with detergent and other laundry essentials. Our linen closet is filled with cozy blankets and toiletries for when families leave everything behind to rush their child to the hospital. We understand the importance of a quiet retreat away from the beeping of hospital monitors and chatter of people. Private rooms are furnished with comfortable Tempur-Pedic beds for a good night's sleep. Each guest room ranges in size and number of beds to accommodate families of all sizes. Warm touches like handmade quilted bed runners make these rooms feel like home, no matter how long a family needs to stay. Guests can also find a peaceful retreat to reconnect with nature in Portland's beautiful gardens or Bangor's large wraparound deck. The playground at each house gives our young guests a chance to have fun and just be a kid. It's these features and more that come to mind when we share all our houses have to offer. But what makes them a home is the love, the hope, and the life that you feel the moment you enter. We provide support to families 24/7, 365 days a year, which means every day is filled with strength, love, laughter, community, and more. Our volunteers and staff walk hand in hand with families, there to share in the losses and the wins. And most importantly, we are there to celebrate the day we all look forward to, the day they get to go home.
Next, I would like to recognize and thank the following sponsors who helped make this event possible. Our host sponsor, Keurig Dr. Pepper, our uniform sponsor, Hammond Lumber Company, the academic scholarship sponsors, Hammond Lumber Company and Bob's Discount Furniture, the Spirit of the Game Award sponsors, Bill Dodge Auto Group, and the buzzer beater sponsor, the Coca-Cola Company and McCain Foods. Our media sponsor, News Center Maine, and our community supporters, LT's Maine, Dale Rand Printing, the Augusta Civic Center, the Cross Insurance Arena in Portland, and Husson University. We will start now with the nominees ceremony by recognizing the boys and girls All-State Academic Team members. Being named to the All-State Academic Team is a great honor. Each student demonstrated not only their talent on the basketball court, but in the classroom, earning spectacular GPAs, taking college courses, and planning big for their futures. The girls' All-State Academic Team members are Lane Barron from Bangor, Ray Barron from Bangor, Megan Champagne from Bonnie Eagle, Cheyenne Cahill from Kerribeck, Anna Nelson from Gorham, Michaela Hartsgrove from Katahdin, Lila Jackson from North Yarmouth Academy, Logan Gardner from Old Town, Rebecca Carson from Penobscot Valley, Emily Ireland from Penobscot Valley, Emily Eastlack from Rangeley, and J.C. Christopher from Skowhegan. And representing the boys' All-State Academic Team, Lucas Hardwick from Booth Bay Regional, Aiden O'Connell from Camden Hills, Jack Gray from George Stevens Academy, Elijah Wyatt from Gorham, Levi Peterson from John Bapps, Trevor Wanzi from Marshwood, Owen Axelson from Messalonsky, Drayden Furrow from Mount View, Elliot Oney from North Yarmouth Academy, Jacob Carroll from Oceanside, Connor Curcio from Sanford, and Matthew Fox from Wyndham. To recognize the accomplishments of outstanding student athletes, the Maine McDonald's owner-operators and Ronald McDonald House's Charities of Maine awards two $2,000 academic scholarships. A selection committee chooses one girl and one boy from among the All-State Academic Team members who have submitted applications, and the scholarship recipient will be awarded tomorrow afternoon. Alongside the academic scholarships, the Spirit of the Game Awards are given to high school basketball team members who embody the spirit of the sport, exemplify sportsmanship, inspire their teammates and coaches, and have shown the ability to overcome obstacles and boundaries. Before we announce the award winners, we would like to show a portion of a CBS video documentary that brought the first Spirit of the Game recipients into the national spotlight in 2009.
February 15th, 2006. 4:19 left in the game. Coach points his finger at me. I jump on the court. The fans were going wild. Took the first shot from the right corner. Air ball. Terrible shot. 3:29 left. And everyone in the crowd's like trying to make the clock go slower. Then, with 3:12 left, first shot went in. Then the second shot went in. Then the third shot went in. And then I made 3 more in a row. And when I hit that last shot with 3 seconds to go, it was like we won a national championship. Greatest day of my life. It was like a scene out of a movie. I work at Wegmans Food Markets, store number 64. I work in the bakery department. I bake bread, muffins, donuts, whatever. We try to make customers happy.
Rochester, New York's Jason McKelvin is a young man who refuses to be defined by other people's expectations.
His celebrity status hasn't gone to his head. I mean, there's weekends he goes to Boston to play golf with Doug Flutie, and then he's right back here Monday just as happy to be here. Yeah, but I'm here to bake bread today. You know, I'm ready to go.
No, fame has not changed J-Mac. The former team manager is back on the sidelines, doing what he loves best. Today, he's an assistant coach for a Trojan squad chasing a championship.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back!
He's just so into our basketball program, and I think the kids acknowledge him as a really special part of the history of our basketball program.
Shoot the ball with confidence. Let's go! I always wanted to get into coaching. It's one of the greatest things to be a part of. Come on! Come on! It's great to teach them fundamentals, and when they listen to you and then they go out and do it, it puts a smile on my face. You guys want this championship or what? My life's really busy now. Team on three. 1, 2, 3, team! It's great. Like, you go from an ordinary kid to actually trying to inspire others. It's amazing.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that loves something as much as my brother loves sports.
I think that Josh loves sports because it is that thing that it's straightforward.
Since he hit high school, he's always been very, very happy, very upbeat. Full of energy, full of life. Nothing holds him down.
To know Patrick is to love Patrick. He's one of the most proud individuals I've seen. Loves basketball. He's been around the game all his life.
Boy, he knows what he's doing out there. He pretty much handles his own.
A reminder to Big Brothers Big Sisters that the Bowling for Kids' Sake fundraiser is in 2 weeks.
In Maine, 2 other Hoops crazy seniors, Josh Titus of Edward Little High and Greeley's Patrick Thibodeau, are also shaping their identities through basketball. They share a passion for the game
we practice. Yeah. You coming?
and the responsibility of being varsity team managers. In high school gyms just 20 miles apart, Josh and Patrick, unknown to each other, were pushing their classmates and dreaming of playing for the varsity. The odds were against them, but that was nothing new for these 2 extraordinary teenagers.
Joshua is autistic. A lot of people have tried to describe what autism really is. I don't know if anybody really knows the exact definition of it.
He didn't hug and hold, and I got my first kiss at 4 years old. Usually kids will at least kiss their mother.
When Patrick was born, shortly after birth, my husband told me that he had Down syndrome. So I said, well, is he going to die? And he said, no. I said, well, fine, then. He's all set.
We're very fortunate to have Patrick as high-functioning as he is, because I know a lot of parents don't get that opportunity. We are so blessed.
I don't know when we started getting ahead, but he's functioning. He does very well. You know, what more can I say? It took a whole community, coaches, teachers, whole community to raise a kid like Josh.
It worked out, too. I'm thinking national title game will be Louisville and UNC.
Josh is just like so full of energy and so proud of who he is and proud of his school and the community and the team.
Josh is a normal kid. Josh is as normal as it gets around here.
He loves being around basketball. He loves being around us, and I mean, he's got some skill. I mean.
These kids have known Patrick since they started school.
Pat's been my friend since kindergarten. He's been with us forever, so he's like one of the guys. We don't treat him any different because we don't think he's any different.
They just love the game and they love the team. And so often that's not rewarded in this world, but occasionally it is.
And when that elusive reward comes, it is a product of commitment, willpower, and desire. Common characteristics of the human spirit ingrained in all of us. Ones demonstrated so joyously by J-Mac on his inspiring night of three-point pandemonium. His wildest dream come true, a template to which others could aspire.
There's a lot of kids around the world that work so hard and they don't get their shot. If you don't dream it, you can't become it.
The Jason McElwain story, when it first happened, we came into school the next day and the first thing that we said to each other was, Josh Titus.
Coach gathered us around before practice and was like, what do you guys think about Josh actually getting in the game?
To have his manager get in the game?
Everyone was like, oh, that's a great idea.
So we were excited about the possibility of putting him in.
We had talked about the idea of getting Patrick in the last game of the year.
You know, you always wonder, will he get a chance to play? Will he get a chance to do the same thing Jason did? Oh yeah, we thought of that quite a bit.
Even like at the worst moments of our season, he always made us laugh, brought our morale up. He deserves this opportunity.
We're gonna play Patrick because it's the senior year and he's always wanted to play.
By a quirk of fate, these 2 dedicated team managers would get their shot to play on the same February night. But Patrick's focus changed dramatically when his biggest fan was suddenly stricken by illness.
I got a phone call telling me that my husband was rushed to the hospital. We found out that he had had a stroke.
I had been in the hospital talking to him. We had talked about Patrick starting, so Perry knew what was going to happen. And I said, I hope you can be there. But the doctors were really reluctant to let him leave the hospital.
I had to get him to understand that his life was more important at this point, that he would get to see Patrick through a DVD, but that just was not good enough.
I was telling the doctors, I'm going to this game. I don't care what you say. I don't care what my level is. I'm going. I'm there.
Josh saw Jason in 2006 and kind of wanted to be like him.
I knew about Jason, and I remember very distinctly saying, Patrick, that'll be you someday.
This game was going to be Patrick's game, and to be Patrick's game, he kind of had to start.
Oh my gosh, he's starting. Wow.
The situation for this was really perfect.
He said when the moment's right, he'll put Josh in.
We didn't know what was going to happen, as you never know with high school athletics.
We thought he was just going to warm up with us, and it was going to be cool if he did that.
I had no idea he was going to play.
Oh, I was nervous. I was nervous.
There was the fear, like, what is this crowd going to be like?
You're always worried in this kind of a setting, what's going to happen.
He wanted to get on the floor, put the uniform on, and run up and down the floor. And he did that. He did pretty well.
I kind of wanted him to hit some shots so I could remember this moment forever, but I knew just stepping out there on the court was going to be special for him.
He tried his darndest.
Please, in the time that you're out there, please make the shot.
Okay, shoot. Shoot the ball. Boom, it went in.
He made that basket. This is so cool. I just want it to happen again, just to live that moment time and time again.
The crowd was going nuts the entire game.
And the crowd, to their delight, was chanting for this to happen.
That's when the chant started with Titus, Titus.
Titus, 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 Titus.
Over and over and over again.
Pretty much the fans decided.
They were trying to convince Mr. Adams to put me in.
I don't think we really had any choice.
You knew in his eyes that he was determined to score.
He shot a three.
He had hits the back of the rim and bounces straight up.
Got the rebound in the lane, went back up, finished it. It was sick.
Wow. At least we got something now. We don't have to worry about embarrassing himself. He got the shot.
And then he just caught fire.
He kept shooting and he kept making them.
It was so overwhelming.
Yeah, I know I was probably 6 inches off the ground.
It was earth-shattering.
We had a substantial lead, and I thought, why not?
Everybody in the crowd was like, Patty, Patty. So coach looked at him and was like, the crowd's chanting your name. You got to go step up again.
Now it's like, oh my goodness, he's going in again.
I put Patrick back in, and the rest is history.
I knew they were going to try to get him to shoot.
And watching his teammates fighting so hard to get the ball to him.
You couldn't even draw it up better than that, him hitting a shot at the buzzer.
It's wonderful. It's like, wow, something happened.
I started crying. I started crying. I don't cry. Ask my wife. I don't cry. I mean, he was being picked up by his friends. It was fantastic. Remember they picked you up? How did you feel?
I didn't bet I could cry.
You meant you were going to cry?
Yeah.
You are.
I'm so glad that he got to play. That really means a lot.
He was so proud to be part of the team. It didn't matter if he played or not. He was balling. He was so proud. And his mother started balling, and then I started balling.
It was a memory I would never forget.
He was very emotional. I was so pleased for him. I can't do this.
At season's end, Maine's McDonald's All-Star Banquet recognized the accomplishments of two very special athletes.
Josh Titus and Patrick Thibodeau.
And on hand to present their Spirit of the Game Award, a surprise guest of honor.
Jason McElwain.
I knew something like this will happen again. Somebody else had to do it. Somebody else got the same moment. Patrick and John. they got.
Next day at the All-Star game, Josh and Patrick were opposing team managers, joined for the occasion by perhaps the most famous varsity team manager of them all. Oh, and by the way, that championship J-Mac's Trojans were gunning for, they won. All they needed was a little inspiration.
I hope that people can accept people with disabilities. They can help inspire others.
People with special needs do have an opportunity to make a difference in life.
You just got to give them a chance.
I think it just proves that you can be successful and make a difference, no matter who you are or what you're doing in life.
Anybody can do anything that they want, and these three show that that's true. All it takes is one shot.
In 2009, two recipients received the Spirit of the Game Award, Patrick Thibodeau and Josh Titus. As you can see, these were two extraordinary young men, and the awards were thus renamed the Joshua Titus Spirit of the Game Award and the Patrick Thibodeau Spirit of the Game Award. It is my pleasure to announce the nominees for the Spirit of the Game Awards: Gavin Carlson from Booth Bay Regional, Abigail Jennings from Cheverest, Caitlin Lord from Foxcroft Academy, Claire Gattani from John Bapps, Kaylin Haywood from Sumner, and Andon Wood from Washington Academy. Congratulations to the Spirit of the Game nominees. The Mr. and Miss Basketball Awards are presented each year to the two seniors who have exhibited outstanding skills throughout their career, have made a significant impact on their team, have demonstrated respect for the game through leadership on and off the court, have epitomized the values of sportsmanship, and have been a positive school and community citizen. The winners are chosen by a committee of former high school coaches, current college coaches, and members of the media throughout the state. Thanks to Travis Lee from WMTW, we have video introductions for each of the 6 award finalists.
The Miss Basketball finalists: Anna Nelson, Gorham. The general on the floor for Lon Berthium's team, the point guard, averaged 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 4.5 rebounds a contest, leading Gorham to the state championship game. Grace Ramsdell, Wells. The 1,000-point scorer, led her conference in rebounding 3 times and was a key part of a state championship team her sophomore year. Her senior year, she dominated, scoring 22 points a game, adding 2 assists and 11 rebounds a game. J.C. Christopher, Skowhegan. A 3-time KVAC Player of the Year, she could do it all, offensively, defensively, and leading the Riverhawks to a state championship this year. She averaged 25 points a game, with 11 assists a contest and 7 rebounds a game. The Mr. Basketball finalists: Hunter Curtis of Ellsworth. A 6'1" guard, Curtis showed he was more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels of the floor, leading Ellsworth to an undefeated regular season his senior year, putting up 18 points a game with 5 assists and 10 rebounds per contest. Brady Coyne, Falmouth. An All-SMAA first-team Class A pick 3 times, Coyne was the Navigators' leader, taking Falmouth to the Class A championship game this year. He scored 20 a game, adding 3 assists and 4 rebounds per contest. John Shea, Edward Little. The big man led his team to the state finals and a championship his sophomore year. He went on to become Edward Little's all-time leading scorer for a boy and led Double-A with 28 points a game and 12 rebounds per contest.
We hope you will join us tomorrow at Hudson University in Bangor to recognize these incredible student athletes in North versus South basketball action. The doors open at 9:15 when we will kickstart the day with our first awards ceremony.
Hi, I'm Win Dodge.
And I'm Stacy Dodge.
The Bill Dodge Auto Group would like to take a moment to congratulate all of this year's award nominees and recipients.
Whether you're shopping at our GMC, Buick, Cadillac, Nissan, Hyundai, Kia, Infiniti, or BMW stores, or pre-owned supercenters, we pride ourselves on being a family-owned, community-focused dealership. So being a part of this event is important to us.
And we know being here today is important to you and your families. So a big congrats to all of you.
From all of us at Bill Dodge Auto Group.